This topic's difficult enough, I should probably have notes for it. Okay, so China is saying that everyone who goes to the South China Sea, or all ships that sail into the South China Sea, must report to China. You have to radio it in. Um, is the South China Sea in China? Yes. Is the South China Sea in Vietnam? Yes. Is the South China Sea in a lot of places? Yes. Okay, so what does the law say? Everyone goes, what law? There's law regarding territorial waters? Yes, there is. When I took international law class, most of the class focused on the 3 mile rule. The 3 mile rule says that outside of 3 miles, it is not your country anymore. Historically, the 3 mile rule was the result of cannons. If a cannon couldn't shoot far enough, then 3 miles is 5.6 kilometers. If a cannon can't shoot that far, it's not your waters anymore. So I guess apparently cannons can shoot 3 miles. So over time, the 3 mile rule got changed to the 12 mile rule. And the 12 mile rule says that within 12 miles of your country are your territorial waters. China is saying that like thousands of miles not in their country are their territorial waters. Why are they doing that? Well, partially it's because their military, in my opinion, wants to have an excuse. It's like they're lawyers that need to get prepared for their fight. Like, I'm going to fight my neighbor. I hate this guy. I got to make sure that I have a good legal case when I fight him. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I made a rule that if you go into my territorial waters, which is actually not my territorial waters, then you have to report. So if someone doesn't report, like a military vessel, then China is going to say, well, I can go kill these people on this vessel. I have a law. And it's like, okay, guys, like, you should not create a law that you're never, I mean, really, like that makes someone feel that uncomfortable. Because people already feel uncomfortable with China, with their military, with the military's behavior, and with the way that they have said, okay, this is all mine. Like, the way that they've bullied fishing boats, the way that they've bullied everyone, all their neighbors over the South China Sea, the way that they bullied the Japanese over the disputed islands. Everyone's seen that. So all I'm saying is, okay, China has made a law that says that I own the ocean, when everyone's law is China doesn't own the ocean. Like, at the max, they own 12 miles. Or I don't even know what 12 miles is in kilometers. It's probably like, I don't even know. It's 16 to, it doesn't matter. It's 16 to 21, but I don't know. All right, so wait, more than that, it would be, I don't know. Yeah, I shouldn't do math while I'm making a video. Like, I do not do math well on the spot. All right, so, yeah. Does China have a claim to the South China Sea? Yes. Their territorial waters, which are 12 miles. Can they have a claim outside of their 12 miles of territorial waters? Yes, they can, and so can other people. And I think that the real rule is that when we're on the ocean, we're all pirates. Like, if you're outside 12 nautical miles, unless you're like a part of the belief system that like the trade and commerce should be protected by everyone, like, and all the governments should work together. Gosh, I'm sorry that I really shouldn't make videos this early in the morning. All I'm saying is, you have to, like, I'm not saying that you're allowed to attack ships outside of 12 nautical miles, but I'm just saying, like, outside of 12 nautical miles, we are in the state of nature, and no one has a claim to that territory. And so, like, the bottom line is the United States does not have a claim to their territory outside 12 nautical miles. And that's just how it is. And so, is China, like, kind of setting up a fight where they're going to be like, look, we had a law on our side, that's why we killed them. And then we're going to go, yeah, well, we don't give a fuck about the law because we're not little bitches. We'll just kill your entire country. So, like, when you think that you're going to really, like, deal with a person like me with the law, you don't understand the nature of international relations. You don't understand that, like, we're in the state of nature, we're in the state of war always in international relations. There are no real rules. So when I talk about the 3 mile rule and the 12 mile rule, like, are those rules real? Only if we decide that they're real, and only because my military says that they're real. And so when China says, well, my military says that I have new rules, then it's like, okay, does that mean that you want to see if your rules are superior to my rules? Because my rules are superior, I promise. Like, you might think your rules are strong, but you do not get it. Like, my rules are a completely different level of rules.